you ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're gonna cut right into this. This is gonna be a First Blood taking on the Night Horde, and I've actually been able to see, I want to say like 2 or 3 other scrims with the Night Horde involved here. So I definitely would love to see how First Blood is gonna do against them. First Blood being one of those new teams, at least to me, a very new team, just entered the squad league, but I've heard so much about them even before they entered. And have come in swinging, coming in like veterans, with how well they've been doing. Yeah, really.
I think that was targeted.
Yeah, definitely. I haven't seen a Fanny Van in like since the assassin meta.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And even then, it was few and far between.
Occasionally.
Yeah, but we do see that Wan, man. People just man, Wan is gonna kind of stay. I just don't understand sometimes with how we work with Wan, and then like kind of make her almost easier to use. She is such a menace to deal with.
Your team is banning.
No, I mean, we've seen her sneak through one of the games we were just casting with, so I mean, we might be able to see her some other time. I mean, she's definitely a late game changer. Just one miss ult or one mess up by a tank, and that ult and absolutely dominate you. So it's interesting. I mean, we'll see here. Xavier banned. That's actually the first time we've seen Xavier get banned. He's normally like left. Yeah, he's just normally left open.
This does provide a lot open right now. Karina, Balmond, just a decent amount of higher tier players, I feel like. So we're gonna go ahead and see with First Blood having the first pick here right now. And of course, we already have that Faramis ban again too. Just man, it's pretty much. I guess it's going to be one of those immediate bans, especially when it comes into the team fights. I just really want to see it successful though. Just once, just let it through so I can see what it's supposed to look like.
I mean, we've seen it. I don't know if a lot of people have a lot in there, but they let the Franco slip, man.
So we're definitely going to have to see if there is an answer for it too, as we do know Franco and then the Valentina getting picked up there. It's a very strong pick, Valentina. We have not seen her picked too often, and her win rate isn't as high as I feel like it should be, just because like when she does get let through, there is usually an answer for it. I know T-Rex kind of feels like she's kind of fallen off and doesn't feel like she's as big of a threat. I just feel like we just haven't seen her enough to remember that threat. You know what I mean?
Balmond. Okay. Balmond's good. I mean, with the current changes, he's been a little rough, it seemed, but I mean, he's still a monster at stealing objectives. Ooh, a Clint and Moskoff. Let's go.
If I see this in my rank games, I'd be mad.
Auto DQ.
There may or may not be some choice words floating around in chat when this happens. Oh man. Oh yeah, but that do get that Ling pickup, especially with that Tempest of Blades. When it does come out, it is going to be able to pop up Tonka on this Belmont, which is, I mean, really, that's kind of the biggest counter for Balmond, is being able to pop him up so that he can't be spinning anymore there. Oh, and a nice pickup. We do have the Atlas pick up here, and I'm going to assume we're going to get a Diggy ban here from the side of Night Horde here.
I mean, it was a good time to pick the Atlas because now you're going into the banning phase, and then easy ban, like you were saying, just take away the counter. We've seen that when an enemy team could utilize a Diggy and you just constantly stay glued to Atlas, it's dangerous. But I mean, they have given, you know, the Ling and the Franco, like, those are still such strong picks.
Yeah, interesting and strong picks. And Franco does provide so much harassment and offense in that early game to just be sneaking in the jungle, all that movement speed to help him get around as well. But man, what Night Horde has as an advantage right now, that Valentina, especially when you're looking into right now a Franco and a Ling, both very useful ults for Valentina to steal as well, especially Franco, that suppression. So, I mean, it's going to be interesting to see how Splits can deal with this. Wrong team. Or how they're going to be able to deal with this. Okay, so we're not even going to ban Diggy.
Interesting.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, one of the things we're seeing because I want to go back to this is this Valentina. I mean, could be the counter to Franco, you know, like being able to steal his ult and then kind of give him a suppression. Yeah. I think this Valentina pick is strong on their side too.
So possibly looking at a Beatrix pickup here. She is still open for the side of Night Horde, who's still. Oh nope. What? Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
Interesting.
Abia is strong. We just seen what Abia was doing earlier. The shotgun. She's just crazy.
We do see the Beatrix going ahead and get picked up there. Interestingly enough, especially with both of these teams, not incredibly tanky. Especially on the side of First Blood here. Just more mobility, more ability to kind of get around the map, dashes and escapes and stuff. So I'm going to expect to see a lot of kiting, maybe trying to bait out that those lethal fatal links from Atlas so that they can try to get an engagement in there and maybe try to kite out that Balmond a bit or get Valentina to try to dive in too hard with all of those dashes that she has.
Yeah, no. Ooh. Oh, okay. I mean, they
interesting.
They picked that Roth. They didn't even think about it. They just went bam.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like a Uranus into a Roth. I'm not really sure. I mean, he does have the dash that he does that can help him get away from like some of the more telegraphed abilities of Roth. He does take a little bit of time to rev up, so maybe that is what he's kind of thinking into here. So it's gonna be interesting. We got a lot of mobility on the side of First Blood and on the side of Horde here. Yeah, Night Horde. We got a lot of synchronicity in the engagements. With a setup, you're going to be looking at trouble. So are they going to be able to get these setups on such a mobile team?
Yeah, I mean, I want to see what they can definitely pull this off with. Ooh, the Franco's hooks are already connecting with a mage on benefits, you know, with benefits, man. And then Roth is already invading the second line here, putting down damage, man. The teams are just, they're aggressive right now. I like it. Early game aggression, it's nice. Oh my God.
Mage goes down. Unfortunately, another hook by Franco. Man, I would have been already worried, but man, Totnak doing a pretty expert job and letting you know already what to expect from his Franco. Hook does go wide there. It looks like they're going to go ahead and reset. And it looks like Uranus isn't really scared. He's going to go ahead and cut lane 2, but he's going to be met by Dyroth up at top, and he's going pretty low. He's going to go ahead and sprint away. Luffy running for his life. Oh, I'm not sure this
dives in there.
Oh! Lands and takes down Tyrant on that Atlas, and Luffy's going to be able to escape. Oh, we do see Hunter with that umbrella. Does put a decent amount of damage on. And man,
games have been wild in the early games.
Yeah, Luffy, man, I'm gonna tell you right now, my Uranus would have been dead about 3 times over already. But he plays that so well, and especially into a Dyroth, which I would consider more of a counter.
I think they decided not to go for it. Oh yeah, because Lord or Turtle's coming up here in a second, zoning out Valentina very well. 9 seconds till Turtle. Dyroth and Uranus has been going at it, but I mean, they got an equal amount of team members here at this Turtle. Ooh, do they take this?
You're right. Yeah, I think they're kind of waiting for a good position right now. Luffy kind of dangerously low, especially right before a turtle. So I'm not sure if they're really kind of confident in this engage. We do have Totnek sitting here waiting. He is going to go ahead and get in there. We do have a little bit of a spin there. Engagement coming, and the blue is picked up. Unfortunately, Franco might be in trouble. There does go down, unfortunately. Kind of a nice little flank there by the side of Night Horde.
That was a good invade. I mean, with the Atlas on that Ling. So and then literally catching that Franco off guard, man. Franco he walked. He was running the wrong way, bud.
Yeah, ran into right into a pair of the Night Horde who had flanked and were at First Blood's purple buff already, but unfortunately neither team actually able to get the comfortable enough to go ahead and take that turtle, or maybe they're just saving it because they want to bait in a fight. We do see a hook at mid, and Valentina goes down again. Unfortunately, man, having a rough time really with knowing what to expect from Totnek on this Franco. And man, honestly, expect the unexpected and always assume a hook is coming for you. That's my advice.
I mean, that hook is rough, and the one thing we're not seeing, you know, is the Atlas isn't really checking bushes there in mid. Afman might be in trouble here, Private.
Is going to go ahead and dash out. Is going to be able to use that Finch pose to get away. Thankfully, Uranus is going to go ahead and try to split up the team a little bit. And look, I mean, neither team really in a position to take turtle right now. I mean, I don't really know if they. Oh, we do see him. As I spoke too soon.
You always speak it into existence. Like literally.
Turtle is going to go over to the side of Night Horde. As they're going to go ahead and engage onto this purple buff. Finch pose is going to go ahead and give Afnan the space he needs to be able to disengage there. Franco comes in with the suppression and the flicker. Is it going to be enough to take down Savior with the dash? Oh man, and down goes Beatrix.
Dude, the teams are, again, it's not as crazy of a brawl, but they're bringing the heat in this game. So we're seeing some crazy stuff go down, back and forths. Ling is absolutely being invaded nonstop. And
Absolutely.
And it's just not able to do much, you know. Like, I mean, you're doing the proper role, jungling. Oh my god, cleaning this tower though. That goes. Franco just comes out of nowhere. Like, where did he just come from? Just casually walk through the tower.
It does come in, but it is a little wide. The hook does go to the side there. Spade, Cutie, just going to go ahead and a little bit of a tickle thrown onto Tyrant there. I mean, they're not, the Ling isn't doing great, but the rest of the team is definitely, oh, we do see a hook land onto Tyrant, but it's not going to be enough as the rest of the team kind of closes ranks about him, around him. And then we see, man, unfortunately, Uranus. I was going to go ahead and say that Uranus having a great time up at top, especially again to a counter, but he does get taken down, and then answered is a Savior for this bottom tower. 5-2 lead, right? Oh, that was really close. I thought Tyro was gonna take it to the tower.
Yeah, I mean, First Blood's doing really well here. I mean, gold wise, they're controlling. They've taken towers. They've secured a ton of gold shielding off of the first inhibitors, and they're just doing really well. 6-2.
Oh, we do see Fatal Links come out, but the rest of the Night Horde was not in a position to go ahead and capitalize on it. And we do see Luffy up at the top coming in here on this Uranus, and we do see here comes oh my god. The Link does come in. Yeah, I was like, what? The Link does come in and is able to go ahead and take him down. Franco goes down shortly after, as Luffy is going to go ahead and take down Belmont. I was going to say too that while they are losing their jungle, while all of that aggression is going on to the Ling, who's able to pick up a turtle now, they were still in the lead. They still had an 8-2, or at the time it was like a 5-1 lead over the enemy. So I mean, not really feeling the pressure, even though they were basically being invaded through every single buff.
Oh yeah, I mean, and we can still see it even in the item base. I think it just comes down to the Franco's ability to just land those hooks, you know. And I mean, I spoke it out of existence right there. But the Claude. Oh, we might. I think they're kind of just filling the water here. I mean, that Bia's holding the lanes in. I think Claude's about to pop off. I mean, he secured that golden staff. Balmon's stool only has boots right now. He's got a lot of other. Ooh.
Nice hook, but the Fatal Links does come out. Is it going to be enough? We do see Temps the Blades come down, is able to pop him up. Tyrant goes down there, and unfortunately, Balmond follows shortly behind. Oh no, but Hunter might be in a little bit of trouble here as that suppression from Mage with Benefits comes out.
Yeah, I'm telling you, this is what I was saying. Maybe Valentina would be a great counter against a Franco. Steal his suppression, smack him in the face with the suppression, you know? But she was able to use it with Cog, you know?
Yeah. Oh, we do see a little bit of trouble here for Luffy. Afton does come in here, and down goes the Beatrix. And I was just about to say, as late. Oh, okay. We have Tyrant coming in here. Does show himself a little bit into that bush.
He doesn't want it.
And later into this game, Mage with Benefits on that Valentina is going to become more and more useful. Oh my God! Tyrant gets caught by a hook and suppressed down. Does get beaten down and catches a quick run back to the base. Tonka actually in a little bit of trouble here as Spade Cutie putting on the damage. Totnek actually going to have to disengage here, take it down very low. Wide hook, unfortunately, as Tonka is going to go ahead and get a ride back to base.
No, it's been crazy what we're seeing here. But again, I mean, Team First Blood, they're performing insane. They're doing well. They're capitalizing on gold. Their items already looking good. The Ling, even though in the very early game was being harassed nonstop, was still doing everything proper. The Jungle Waste, but we see
Luffy gets caught out. Maybe checked the wrong bush there. I'm not understanding what he was actually planning to do there, because he. Oh, maybe actually. Oh, I know what it was.
Throwing him out for the Lord.
Kind of stupid, yeah, and then they're gonna come in here now to take down Tyrant. He was trying to stall for time so that Team First Blood could get that Lord.
Yeah, that was a good. That was a good play.
Like that play doesn't even make sense, and then I see the Lord go.
It was confusing. Yeah, it was confusing, but now when you look at the logistics behind it, I mean, he was kind of just like trying to pull the whole team, and they kind of fell for it. I mean, they went after him. I mean, they secured the kill on him, but he is one of those characters that can sneak out. And now we're seeing the Lord barrel down. Night Horde only has secured one tower so far, so the choke might start happening here soon. We might only see team fights. Oh my God!
Onto Tyrant, who goes down quickly after, and here comes the push onto the tower with the. Oh my God!
Oh!
Down and takes Ling out of his boots. Hook lands onto Belmont, who is in a little bit of a disengagement here right now. Man,
that Bia is doing so much damage. Oh, she got Malfish's Roar. So, dude, she doesn't even have boots right now. She literally just got only damage items.
She was going to need it, too, to kind of compete. Luffy actually going in and trying to take a bunch of abilities. And look at all that damage that's getting taken down to Luffy, who actually might be in a little bit of trouble here. Is going to go ahead and try and fly over that wall, trying to get away there. But in the background, Savior does get taken down. And, man, suppression onto Belmont, who is in a world of trouble here. Tonka's going to... lands, and unfortunately Valentina's gonna try to get herself away. Fatal Links does come out as Spade Cute is gonna go ahead and take down Valentina and Tyrant.
Red team turret has been destroyed.
Man, what's an efficient use of these abilities on the side of Team First Blood.
Red team base turret has been destroyed.
Go ahead and get it out of your system now, boys. Probably not going to be able to get away with that in Challenger League as per Moonjune. But man, what a dominating performance by First Blood right now. You do see Tyrant trying to come in. Is he going to be able to go ahead and get something on here? Is not, as Luffy is kind of coming in here to kind of tank up a bit of damage. Just, and a hook lands onto the Tyrant along with the suppression and the damage that comes out. Ling comes down here. Afton actually might be in a little bit of trouble here. Is going to have to disengage here. Hook comes out and lands onto Tonka. Oh my god. I think he has missed a total of 1 hook that I've seen since I've been casting this game right now.
I'm
and
saying.
Unfortunately, they are pushing in. I'm not even sure if they need the Lord right now. It looks like they're putting on a decent amount of damage here. But I mean, honestly, look at that damage. I just went on to Hunter. The Beatrix damage getting onto Hunter allowed Valentina to kind of sneak in and go ahead and put the finishing touches on it. And it looks like the rest of them are going to go ahead and have to disengage here. Luffy actually in a little bit of trouble. Does get feared. Might be in a whole world of trouble here.
Where was he going?
Yeah, he was just, I think he was trying to distance them from the rest of the team.
I guess so, yeah. I mean, they just couldn't even do it, man. They couldn't even hold it.
Luffy right now.
I know, he's just doing some random stuff, you know? Maybe he's just pulling random aces out of his pocket and just not showing all of his cards. No, I mean, again, this is what I was saying. I think the choke's about to come down, but I mean, Team First Blood has to watch out for this Bia, man. Like, look, bam. Oh my god, still outplayed.
Out by Hunter. Outplayed. Does miss that second rifle shot, which allowed Hunter to come in with that Kagura and shut her down. Man, what a beautiful play by Kagura there.
I mean, that was right in the line there. Like, her umbrella could only save her so much. I mean, I don't know if there's. Oh my god.
Jesus, it doesn't matter if it's the tank. I mean, before was it this game I was talking about? What if they catch Atlas with the hook?
Yeah.
I mean, and we're seeing what happens. Atlas is powerless to do anything, unfortunately, as the rest of the team is right there, bursts him down in like 1.5 seconds.
Yeah, no, this is I don't think there's a way that Night Horde can come back here. I think this is GG's.
Unfortunately, we do see a lot of damage. Bauman is going to go down first as we do see Tempest Blades come down there, followed by the ult by Claw, who's able to take down Dyroth. And unfortunately, so much damage. We do see that lethal links, fatal links coming out there. But unfortunately, First Blood crashing into the core is able to take this game 1 off of Night Horde.
No, it's crazy. They're doing good. They're doing good. I was I mean, Night Horde did good as well, but this is the second time we've seen Atlas just not be able to do anything. You know? Like, just outplayed. Yeah. Valentina was good. Bia was really good. Like, she was hitting hard, but just it was the other side of the team that just couldn't follow through with the Atlas being shut down nonstop because of the Franco.
Yeah, and unfortunately, and this is why Franco gets banned so often, is just if you have a hero. I mean, we're not talking about rank. We're not talking about freaking people who are all right on a hero like Franco. We're talking about people who have that it down. They are Franco gods. They can land most of their hooks. They have the suppression when they need it. And it completely upsets the balance of your composition, because you have a plan, you know what you're supposed to do, but nobody can plan for one of their players completely getting yanked out of their group. I mean, what do you even do with that? Hope that they survive. But I mean, even what we saw is
can't
with
get out of suppression.
Yeah, the suppression comes in. Even Atlas goes down so quickly, especially when the rest of the team is right there to help support it. I mean, a mighty effort too, and especially Savior forgoing boots to get the damage up, seeing how bad the team was doing, or how frustrating the game was going in the early, was able to get that damage and still a couple of surprising shots from Savior there, able to help them pick up some kills, but in the end, not enough to take down First Blood with how much momentum they had on their side.
Yeah, no, they were doing work, man. It was crazy. It was crazy. I think we did just see a sub out. I want to see what's going down here. I don't know what's up with that swirly thing under Afnan.
He's hacking.
All right, they're all good, it seems. Lobby was good. I kind of don't want this guy to be up in the top because he was just playing. And I'd like it to be pretty chill. I just don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I want Tyrant in there. I'm like iffy about that.
Toss him out then. Who did he
You can go watch the stream. It's live streamed everywhere.
While you're there, go ahead and drop a follow and a sub.
Oh Jesus. I didn't even know that was a button. Sitting in the damn ref seat.
As everybody's
I was like, I was like, what are you trying to do in that ref seat there, bud? Trying to get the secrets on Team First Blood? Nah, that was crazy. Let's see. I think, are they G? We good?
Halfnan working.
All right, Team First Blood had the first ban, so we're gonna swap it to Night Horde having the next ban. Is Night Horde all Korean? I don't know. A lot of people are like a mixture of like everything. It seems like they're pretty diverse. Like some people are like all Filipino, American Filipinos and stuff like that. All right, Private. Match number 2, Team First Blood securing the first dub against Night Horde. Night Horde does get first pick this round. What do they need to do to turn this around?
Step 1 would be Franco. Go ahead and ban that. Step 2 would probably go ahead and ban Franco. Step 3, let me check my notes. Yeah, it would be ban Franco. And yep. See, that's
look
exactly
at there it is.
Yeah, Franco was just it's too much right now to be dealing with as a team, and especially when if you have a plan, it upsets it so much, and it changes the entire dynamic of your team to have to watch out for that. Oh, let me see the.
I'm actually super surprised. Like how many times he slept through the cracks tonight. Like I've been saying this religiously. Like, bro, if you're not banning Franco, someone's going Franco.
I just feel like it's kind of like a disrespectful thing now not to ban Franco, because you're basically saying, yeah, we know you don't have fast hands. You're not great on Franco. Here,
I listen.
We don't care.
Yeah, you know, like, I mean, the Mosh is getting taken out. Famas getting taken out. I mean, we're seeing our normal usuals, but besides the Franco finally going, we haven't seen another Karina, which is interesting.
Yeah, like
you know?
I said, it's interesting. They had a plan with Karina, especially when they had and Valentina getting taken out this time. Looks like we have learned. Well, actually, I mean, I wouldn't say they've learned, because they had Valentina last time and they did kind of, and they lost with it. But I mean, it might be a different story if it was on the side of Team First Blood. So they're going to go ahead and take that out. Man, I just really want to see Faramis in the matches.
I just don't think he's going to sneak in, man. Like, it's like, again, it's like one of those black horses, you know, those random unicorns that you'll see. It's kind of like Valentina when she came out, man. You like never seen her.
Well, we do have an Akai open, a Wan open right now. Balmon's open. A lot of places that
Ling's
you can go
open,
here, especially with this first pick here, and we're gonna go ahead and get an Akai.
Listen, Private has like a crystal ball that's like telling him what heroes are coming next.
Interesting pick. I mean, we toward the end, I don't want to say the end, toward the most recent squad league matches, we have seen a lot of counters to Akai. You can no longer just kind of like herp derp your way in with an Akai. You have to kind of know your angles. You have to kind of be very versatile with him now, especially with threats like Diggy or pop-ups that you can have, especially with all the heroes now that do have pop-ups. We do see that Claude and Sicilian picked up on the side of Team First Blood, which is interesting.
What?
Here. Oh, and a Fanny pickup.
We did see Fanny ban last time, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
So maybe they let that slip. Well, because we were saying Franco. Fanny made it into the house, boys. She might. Again, it was definitely a target ban the first time, and I think it might be a problem in this upcoming game.
Interestingly enough, an Irithel pickup. And I think I talked a little bit about this with Rex too before. Is Irithel just kind of climbed back up into like B tier, and then with this most recent patch got another nerf and dropped her back down. So it's gonna be interesting to see how well Savior can do on this Irithel. And we do see that Balmond pickup. Man, he's been so strong lately, and he kind of snuck in out of nowhere. Maybe just because with all the Akai bans, they were just waiting for that. He was just waiting for his moment to kind of come back up into the meta. But man, he's been so strong, and then, honestly, probably too against Fanny, who, if she's going to be cabling all around her, she's still going to be taking up all that damage from him spinning. So we're going to see how well that kind of closes in there.
Yeah, it's gonna be something else. I mean, what I wonder is, like, is this a? I mean, of course, we're talking about like teams that know what they're doing, but does like Kai like push someone out of Fanny's way? You know, like kind of mess up the Fanny pick in some avenue. But it could also be the best pick for Fanny if you trap someone on a wall. She just wall spams. So
it's really interesting too, and I do like that we. So I'm going to assume one of these next two picks is going to be incredibly tanky to go ahead and, which is the reason that they banned out that Linux. And interestingly enough too, I do like that they didn't immediately go for the Diggy ban or the Diggy pickup because of the flexibility of that. Okay. Where is my target? This is something we haven't seen too much in NA. That what? Kind of making its rounds around. Okay.
I'm being mind blown by every pick right now.
There's a lot to unpack here, so let's start with the Natalia pick. We have seen it coming in overseas, where this Natalia is able to go ahead and pick off those squishier heroes, especially the marksmen and the mages, because like in these big sustained fights that last so long, you're really leaning on your back line to be able to do damage. With a Natalia, you can take out that back lane early. Terizla has gotten an incredible buff right now. The range on his ult is a lot longer. He can tank and do so much damage. It's very surprising. And he can sustain through it as well. His biggest factor, though, right now is his mobility. So we're going to see if that comes into play here.
Yeah, I mean, we'll probably see it come into play. Just they did secure an Esme. I was wondering if they were going to do that as well. Because I mean, it'd be a really good go against a Fanny. So, man, the Terizla is gonna be crazy. I'm glad we're actually seeing it. I mean, we're seeing. I mean, the Balmond's probably gonna get taken care of by the Lao Yi. So I don't know. Both teams are just got me right on my edge. Like I can't say I like prefer the one over another. I think it's just going to come down to how well that the players can play their heroes, you know? Like each team has a sizable marksman. I mean, a Claude, you got an Ithrio. Both of them are really good, but this Nat's going to be nasty, man. Like if they just shut down their marksman nonstop, it could be a telltale sign that Night Horde isn't going to have a good day. So we shall see. It's also funny to be able to see a Charizla versus an Esme, you know, because that's something we haven't seen. Is Charizla going to be a really good counter against Esme now? Like, there's a lot of factors
of damage going on to this Esmeralda, and he is pretty deep on her right now. Man, is she going to be able to get away, and gets taken out initially by Tonka? Man,
I feel like that was too easy.
He's so strong right now in that lane right now. You need mobility to be able to kind of get in and out from his abilities there. Totnak getting taken down to half health. Actually might be in a little bit of trouble here, but is going to be able to safely find some safety into that bush. Oh, Afnan actually might be in a little bit of trouble here. The retry is not enough to take him down, as he's going to have to go home without getting that red buff.
Oh, the Natalia coming in.
Yeah, she is kind of poking around there. Don't know if this is a fight that she wants. Is going to go ahead and pop that smoke screen to go ahead and get back into that bush. And it looks like we are kind of a big gold lane focus here right now by both teams. Trying to, you got the Natalia up there, and then the kind of gank that we were looking for, but we have 2 more seconds left on this turtle that's going to be up here. And we're going to see, because last game it took them a while to go ahead and get that first turtle.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna come down to, again, like one of the things I'm thinking about here is just the roam nat. Like, maybe like mid to late game, it might be a lot harder to deal with when you don't really have a proper tank getting sets versus someone trying to possibly. Ooh, do they get her?
Oh yeah, Totnak actually might be in a little bit of trouble here. Is going to be caught up by that Fanny. Unfortunately, does go down there. That's going to be the first blood for the side of Night Horde. Look at all this damage coming down onto Luffy, even with that shield ult coming out there.
God!
Flicker comes out, but not enough. Man, but that is the warning for Luffy to kind of count your blessings that came out there, especially with that penalty zone flicker by him. Man,
dude, I was hoping, dude, if that was a kill, that would have been literally the sexiest thing I've seen tonight, you know?
Exactly,
dude,
man.
it was so smooth.
It is okay. We do have Fanny coming in, putting a heap of damage on to Spade Cutie. Does take him down. Totnak actually in a little bit of trouble here. Is going to have to go ahead and pop smoke screen. We do see that the Akai is going to go ahead and kind of burst through the tower and get himself back to safety.
Yeah, I mean, man, these are crazy going down. The craziest thing is finally getting to see this Charizla. I mean, we can see that it's kind of countering the Esme here, but they're just putting so much pressure on the gold lane with that Natalia presence, the Kai presence. If the Kai would have hit that ult right there, it would have been like GG's. And the Fanny is just invading. Wasn't able to secure the blue buff, but Charizla's there trying to give him the hammer. Uh-oh. Private.
Oh, look at this damage still coming out here. Tonka actually might be in a little bit of trouble. Is taken down by Luffy, and Afnan coming in here. Is he going to be able to go ahead and secure this kill onto Mage? Is going to get back, but not without Sataru actually going down inside the tower. Unfortunately for the side of Night Horde there. They are still in the lead 3-2 with a minor gold deficit. Oh, but Claude up at the top just went down to Fanny, unfortunately. Man, so much pressure on this gold lane, unfortunately, for the side of Team First Blood. And we see Taka coming in here. Look at all of that damage coming down. Safnan is able to secure that with the lethal counter. Is he going to be able to get out of this? He dashes over it, but unfortunately, Taka with the flicker able to secure the kill. Luffy coming in there. Is that going to be enough? This is a bad fight for him. He's definitely going to want to get out of here. Look at the damage coming down.
What is going on
Luffy
here?
Really is seeing red right now, but is bitten off more than he could chew. The sustain of Tonka on that Charizla is amazing right now. Hunter actually might be in a bad way here as Fanny has set his sights. Oh, we do have a wide damage. And unfortunately, Hunter is missing. Totnak might be in trouble as Mage with benefits goes down, but cleaned up shortly after is Totnak by that Fanny.
This is turning into a rock'em sock'em roll robot match, you know, like Everybody is throwing shade, throwing attacks. I mean, we're 7-3, already 5 minutes in. Everybody's just killing. That Nat is kind of performing. It looks like they're gonna definitely. Did they secure it? They did secure the Fanny's blue buff. Fanny now does not have a blue buff, but Priv8.
Yeah, and then it looks like Afnan is unfortunately going to go down after securing that blue buff. But is the rest? Oh my God! And we see Mage with benefits go down shortly after. Hunter going to go ahead and try to engage a little bit with this Bats Feast and does take down that tower. Really not fearing Fanny because he knows that she doesn't have that blue buff. Yeah, interesting engagement there because he had no fear there. He knew, and that's just great calmness by the Sicilian there. Oh my God.
Gosh, this Charizla is something else, man. Like I've never, again, he's like one of the heroes, the old heroes that never really got to shine, you know. And now you can kind of see that he's here to fight. It's definitely good to see it. Oh my God.
Oh, we do see that Claude does go down to that Fanny there, but the rest of the team First Blood is going to go ahead and start on this turtle as Fanny picks up a tower. And we are coming in for a fight here. Luffy actually coming in to try to tank some of this damage as Taru sitting here might be in a little bit of trouble here. Does go ahead and activate that Hurricane Dance. But he does run right into Hunter with that Bats Feast there, but he is caught in a bad way by two heroes.
Ooh.
Oh, nice flicker for
like a
Taru
hat
to go
trick.
ahead and get out of the way there. Amazing. Luffy actually coming in here, running into a bush with Tonka though. Look at the damage he's able to do there.
Oh,
but
God.
up at the top, it does look like Lao Yi does go down to Natalia. Totnak actually in a bad way here, does get caught and cleaned up by Savior.
Yeah, Tonka doesn't seem to have the power to possibly now kill this Esme, mainly because she has so much defensive items now. She's now bought anti-heal, which is going to be good against the Fanny. So we're going to see what's going down here. Ballman going down, Priv8.
Yeah, Ballman got taken out there. And then, like you said, that anti-heal, a big factor in the fight against Charizla. Before you get that anti-heal, it's almost useless to go ahead and try to get. Oh, but Luffy caught slipping in that bush. Unfortunately, he thought he had a nice little safe position there, but caught out there by Lao Yi. Mage with benefits there.
Yeah, but I mean, what we're seeing here is that, I mean, they have 11 kills to their 6, but guess who has more towers down? You know?
Yeah, and that's coming down to the macro. It's making those kills translate into something, making the value from those kills. Anybody can get kills on this game, and that's what kind of separates is, are you getting objectives? Oh, Savior actually might be in a little bit of trouble. Totnak actually might be in a little bad way. Does pop the smoke, but is getting pinned to the wall with that Hurricane Dance, but they're not able to finish it up. Luffy just kind of now has basically found the weakness. Totnak had his time, and it looks like that little early game is starting to wear off already as Totnak is coming in, does miss a lot of his abilities here, but does get caught by Lao Yi, taking a heap of damage here. Does come in with the falling Moonstar and taken down by Fanny as they're going to go ahead and try to clean up this purple buff.
This is, man, again, I mean, it looked like it was coming into the favor of Night Horde, but Team First Blood is just doing so well at controlling their lanes, and now they secured Lord.
Yeah, the macro by First Blood is basically like bar none right now. A 12-6 deficit. Oh my God, Totnak actually might be in a bad way here. Does get caught out. But what I was gonna say is like the ability to be so far behind in kills but still be ahead in gold is amazing. And then we do see Fanny go down by Claude up at the top there. Finally, Claude getting his revenge for those two ganks up top.
Finally getting something done.
Yeah, we have this Lord marching down at bottom, and they are trying to sync up lanes, but I don't think it's going to be enough, especially with an early Lord. They're going to go ahead and try to zone out Satoru here and take this bottom tower. So there are inhibitors left on top. Oh, and we do see a falling Moonstar coming down there. Esmeralda does go down, unfortunately, and the Hurricane Dance does pin, but he gets hit with a lethal counter by Afnan, who takes down Akai, and the Lord's going to go down shortly after, and we are down to inhibitors on the side of Night Horde.
And then now a 5k gold. We got a pause going on here. Not sure what was going on. They I'm guessing they'll hopefully tell me somewhere because I don't have a chat with them open.
Fortunately, they are calling an ambulance right now for this beating right now. It's man, it very right now. First Blood, they are on point. Every single the Wild Night Horde is getting a couple of loose kills out there, ganking up at top with the Fanny. What's actually happening is there's not any type of like a backup with it. There's no objective push with it. You can get a kill onto Claude, but what are you doing with it? They got it up there twice, but nobody else was there to go ahead and keep on pushing with the objective, unfortunately. But on the side of First Blood, man, every single kill has mattered. They've used it to get an objective. They've used it to get a tower every single time. Even though they were starting to lose early game, Luffy taking a decent, taking that early death to the Terizla, but managed to be able to kind of input her build correctly, went in with that anti-heal, was able to start shutting down Terizla. Of course, with the help, they did see that Hunter rotated down, was able to kind of help support with that suppressive fire in the background to kind of help take down Terizla. And now what was once a really dominating game for Tonka on that Terizla has turned into, man, he's now just diving in and pretty much being chewed up as soon as he goes in.
All right, I'm trying to see here, seeing what's going down. I'm trying to figure out.
No problem, Private. As I am, just kidding.
No problem, Private. He's talking to himself. I don't know if we're good or not.
And interesting game. Oh, we don't even have contact with the team, so
that's what I'm saying. We're just kind of scrimming. I don't even like. I don't know. I'm like looking around. Okay, someone. Okay, all right, we're good. We're good.
All right, we're going to go ahead and get back into it with this push by First Blood into the base of Team Night Horde.
Fanny was standing like, oh shit, we're ready.
Oh, Spade Cutie is going to put some damage on you here. And unfortunately, we do see that the rest of Team First Blood is going to go ahead and disengage. Still a decent amount of time. I want to say like 80 seconds left for this turtle to be, or for the Lord to be back up.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's a sizable gold lead. I think what Night Horde has to do is just kind of, they're gonna again like the old trusty.
Sataro face checked the wrong bush, and waiting in there was a wild Totnak and Spade Cutie, and put the boots to him. I mean, that's what you. No fear.
What?
That might have been just a little more.
What? What was that? Uh-oh.
Oh, we do see a teleport there. I'm not sure this is what Mage with Benefits actually wants here. Did teleport into there. Is able to actually get away, which actually was surprising there. But Luffy, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what that was. Maybe a little slightly greedy. We'll call that there. Totnak is going to go ahead and get caught in that bush. And oh man, it looks like the chase is on right now and gets taken down, unfortunately. I feel like as we move on later and later into this game, it might be a little harder for Natalia to go ahead and secure those kills. And we do have a little bit of engagement here. After in a little bit of trouble. A nice flicker by Sataro is able to split up the team of First Blood there, but it is not enough right now as Luffy is coming in here. A lot of damage coming down. We do see a teleport coming down from Lao Yi.
Ooh, that might be bad.
The rest of the team is trying to disengage here. Unfortunately, Mage with Benefits caught in a bad way. Not going to be able to get away with the support here with Savior. And here comes Spade Cutie with that damage in, but is going to be able to get away here. Just so much engagement here. Luffy does go down at the hands of Fanny as that Bat's Feast coming down from Hunter.
They are definitely
like the rest.
They're definitely slaying it. They're gonna definitely get this Lord with no problem. I feel like it's just gonna kind of be like last time. They're gonna get in. I mean, Fanny might get. Nah, she didn't even attempt it. There's so many key plays that like Shakur or Akai just like Facebook or check bushes and just getting caught off guard. The Lord's now barreling down. I mean, if Mage with benefits can maybe get a key teleport to get a jump on someone, I think it'd be crazy. But the Nat's just been such a huge problem. Like, they can't even really roam. And then Private.
There is that massive monster moving into the mid lane, followed closely behind. We do see a hurricane dance coming out here. Is it going to be enough? That tower goes down quite quickly as the Lord is coming in there. Not taking down anybody quite yet, though. But the Lord, they are on the tower. They're going to go ahead and pick up these inhibitors. A decent value there as Luffy goes down at the hands of Lao Yi. We do see Fanny trying to come in here. Is it going to be enough? This isn't really the target you want. Not that Balmond, unfortunately. Oh, and we do see Lao Yi comes in with the teleport up at the top, is able to take down Hunter. A lot of damage coming down Hunter. Afton actually might be in a little bit of trouble here. He's trying to spin his way to safety. He might be in trouble here. He's trying to go. He gets taken down by Savior. A beautiful teleport by Lao Yi there to go ahead and catch Team First Blood. They thought they were safe. They were going to go ahead and pick up that purple and got caught out by the entire team of the Night Horde there.
Yeah, but I mean, even during all of that, like they lost like half their team, and then Claude's still making plays here. Looking at the map, look at this Lo Yi. Do they get anything here? They know. I think they just got a piece of Claude. They're gonna show me something, baby.
She definitely wants to go ahead and pick up this purple buff, but she's going to go ahead and disengage, and Totnak just going to go ahead and chill in this bush. These are the types of Natalia I hate. The least expected, I'll just be coming out of my base and get bamboozled by a Natalia hiding in a bush. Oh, we do see an ult coming out by Lao Yi. Oh, might be a little bit of surprise, but no, I don't think she realized. Oh, she does realize Totnak actually in a bad way here. Might get chased out, pops the smoke, but it's not enough as Satorio was able to go ahead and clean up. But do they know that Luffy is in this bush? Luffy not actually able to do too much there. Is going to go ahead and disengage.
Yeah, I mean, we're now seeing the Lo Yi pop off and do these teleports like I was saying. As long as she doesn't get caught off guard, I think she has the damage to put it down. I think it's, again, mainly Night Horde's team really has to stick together. None of them can, like, kind of solely take a lane because they always have the fear of Nat, you know? Like, Nat's now probably popping off with a lot of damage items, as we can see here. But Esme could backdoor. Maybe. Does she do it?
Coming up here. I think she's just trying to bait them away from the Lord. Is it going to work? It is. The entire team. Oh, nope. I don't know. They're trying to bait them out. Tarizla is kind of hanging out there. Luffy sitting here trying to do the best to zone out the team, and it looks like it's working here. The rest of the team is sitting here. They capture the Lord, and Luffy actually might be able to get away scot-free. Is going to go ahead and pick up some damage. Savior actually trying to put on a decent amount of damage. Does land with that falling Moonstar, but that hurricane dance is going to go ahead and push Luffy. Look at all of this damage. Oh, unfortunately, Luffy does go down to Savior, but here comes Totnak. Gonna go ahead and clean up Savior. Satoru actually might be in the same way here too. And yeah, was it worth it? Unfortunately, I don't think the answer is yes. They were able to, Team First Blood was able to go ahead and get a turtle for that and a kill. 2 kills actually right now. Oh, Mage actually might be in a little bit of trouble. Totnak's gonna have to disengage there. Fanny coming in with those cables as the Lord meets them at the core. Are they gonna be enough? Tarizla, Tonka trying his best to put the damage on. Is it gonna be enough? The Lord is now at the core. But man, look at how much damage is on to Spade Cute. He's gonna come in. He has that immortality, and they are gonna go ahead and take on this second game against Night Horde.
Yeah, GG's, man. That dude, that was nice. That was nice. Good games by both teams. Shout out to Team First Blood taking the dub here. Night Horde was looking really, really good in the beginning. It just kind of fell back in that mid game.
Honestly, man, Night Horde showed some signs of life. They were starting to I just feel like their plan kind of got upset in the early game. You started seeing them kind of getting a grip, especially with Mage with benefits, starting to kind of teleport around the map so often and able to pick up kills. There were a lot of times that Mage with Benefits on that Lao Yi teleported, and I thought was going to be like a complete death and wipe for the team, but was able to get out and surprise the team of First Blood. Unfortunately, just the combination of the Natalia and the great, I want to say, strategic value, the macro sense by First Blood. First of all, to be able to get all the value out of their kills. 21 to 14. These stats do not tell the story of this match at all. If we cut off the top of this, like, you would think that that Night Horde took this match just by these stats alone. Unfortunately, the value for those kills, the objectives that they got with each kill, including the ability that last play where you have Luffy go in, they had to answer. You couldn't just let Esmeralda into the